Greetings, everyone. It's time for another bonus episode of SPCA Stories. If you are new to us, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm Dawn Fenton, and today we are talking about something that has the power to save lives, reunite families, and help pets stay healthy for years to come. So, on Friday, July 17th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., SPCA Monterey County is hosting another free microchip and affordable vaccination clinic right here at our veterinary clinic on the SPCA campus in Salinas. So our first event in May was incredibly successful, and because of our community's response, we are absolutely going to do that again. So for this episode, I am joined by Blanca Marquez, the magnificent Blanca Marquez. She is our South County community educator. Say hello.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to join you.
We're happy to have you. So we're going to do another podcast specifically about Blanca, but today she is here to help me spend a few minutes talking about why this microchip, low-cost vaccination event, why it matters. And we're going to tackle some of the biggest myths that we hear surrounding microchips and vaccinations. Are you ready, Blanca?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's jump in. So first of all, though, why should people come to this event? So every year, SPCA Monterey County rescues thousands of stray dogs and cats. And what's super heartbreaking, Blanca, is that about 89% of them arrive with no identification. None. No collar, no ID tag, no microchip. So, I mean, can you imagine losing your best friend and then having no way for somebody to call you and contact you?
I can't. I'd be heartbroken.
It's crazy. It's very sad. So the good thing is a simple microchip will change that story for your pets. So when a pet comes into our care with a registered microchip, we do a quick scan. We have this funny little machine that we can do a little scan on them. And when we find a microchip, we can often contact their family within minutes. It's very, very important, and it's a very cool thing. So we want everyone to have one. So that tiny chip truly becomes their permanent ticket home. So you ready to jump into some myths?
I'm ready to.
Because we do hear some myths about.
We hear so many myths.
Yes, we do.
And it's crazy that it keeps people from coming in and getting a teeny tiny miraculous little device for their animals.
Yeah. So Blanca, hit me with the first one. What's myth number one?
All right. So myth number one: my pet wears a collar. They don't need a microchip.
We hear that all the time, right?
We hear it all the time.
So collars are wonderful until they're not.
Exactly.
So they can break off. Dogs and cats can slip out of them. If a cat's climbing a fence, it's very easy for it to get caught and then for it to pop off. And pets can become separated during storms, fireworks, accidents. Somebody leaves a door open and the pet slips out. So the microchip, it never falls off, right?
It never does. And I think one of the most wonderful things that we get to experience as pet owners is if we've had them for so long, eventually those collars and tags, they start to wear away.
Yes.
Right? I know that my dog's collar and tag, by the end of the 10 years that I had her, you could no longer see our phone number or address on it. You couldn't see anything on it.
Yeah, that little tag, it's wear and tear. It kind of rubs off and whatnot. Of course, both is wonderful. Having both a collar and a microchip is wonderful. But that little microchip, that teeny tiny little microchip that's about the size of a grain of rice, that's gonna take care of you. So that is our first myth. Are you ready for another one?
I am.
Okay.
All right. So myth number 2, microchips are GPS. Are they GPS?
No, they're not. The technology is not quite gone there. Maybe someday, but it's not. So this might be a big misconception for some people. A microchip cannot track your pet. It doesn't have a battery. It doesn't send a signal or anything like that. It just contains a unique identification number that veterinarians and shelters can scan to look up that contact information. So it's like a permanent ID card embedded in your pet. Pretty fancy. What's next?
All right. So myth number 3, getting microchipped is painful. Is it painful?
I mean,
it's actually pretty quick, right?
It's very quick. There's probably a little pinch I mean, I can't speak for my pet, but it's probably just a quick little pinch. And like I said earlier, the chip is so tiny. It's like about the size of a grain of rice. It's implanted just underneath the skin between the shoulder blades. So it's a quick process. Most pets will react about the same way they would for a regular routine vaccination. It's just a little pinch. It's nice and tiny. So it just takes a quick second. Okay, another myth.
Okay. So the next myth is once the chip is implanted, I'm done. Not quite, right?
Right.
Right.
Not quite. So the microchip only works if the registration information is current. So if you move, if you have a new email, a new phone number, something like that, just make sure that you update that registration information for that microchip. The chip is only as good as the contact information that you have that's current. So make sure, and it's usually very simple. You either go online and you look at it and you change your info, or you can make a phone call and change that info. But it is super important that if you do move, if your info changes, that you call us or you call the company and change it. So very important. So those are our myths for microchips. Our clinic folk hear those things every single day. So are you ready to talk about vaccinations?
I'm super ready, Dawn. All right. So let's get started with myth number 1.
Mhm.
Vaccines will make my pet sick.
Not true. Not true. Some pets might have a little bit of a reaction like sleepiness, or they might have a little soreness, just like when we get vaccinations, our arm might be a little bit sore, but it's completely normal for that to happen. Serious reactions are extremely rare. So it's super important that you get your pets vaccinated. So let's do number 2.
All right. And so myth number 2 is my pet stays indoors so that they don't need vaccinations.
I don't know. That sounds kind of fishy. What do you think, Blanca?
I don't think that's true. I think they are exposed to so many things just indoors,
Mm-hmm.
and they can always escape, right? So they can
Yeah.
always slip outside.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to the veterinary clinic or when they go to their grooming appointments, they're still exposed to many
Absolutely.
diseases,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And things can be carried home by us. So we're out and about in the world and we're meeting other dogs and other cats and other animals. And we probably come in, from
And we're
those
exposing them
visits.
to it.
So
Yeah.
exactly. So those vaccines, we're here to tell you guys, vaccines help provide that important layer of protection.
Right.
So, okay. Are we ready for number 3?
We are. And this is actually a myth that I've heard before. So myth number 3, only puppies and kittens need vaccines. It's a huge misconception, right? We've
Yes.
had a lot of people that just get vaccinations for their little puppies and then never go back,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's an easy misconception that we can easily disprove. So vaccinations are actually important throughout your pet's life.
Yep.
Just like people need booster shots, adult pets need ongoing protection to keep their immunity strong.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pets need that too. So, good one. That's a good one.
All right. Number 4, my healthy pet doesn't need vaccinations.
Well, I think the goal is to keep healthy pets healthy. So those vaccinations help prevent disease before it happens.
Right.
So it's much easier, and it's also honestly much less expensive to prevent illness than to treat it. So healthy pets need vaccines too.
I agree.
Okay, number 5. This is interesting. This one's interesting.
So myth number 5 is vaccines cause autism.
This myth has absolutely no scientific basis. So vaccines do not cause autism in pets. And veterinary vaccines are extensively studied for safety and effectiveness before they're used. So this is definitely a myth. So, and it looks like we got one more.
All right. So our last and final myth. Vets recommend vaccines just to make money.
No, I mean, vets have the best intentions.
I think they have the biggest heart.
Yes.
I think that their intentions are to help your pets rather than to take your money.
Absolutely. And veterinarians, they recommend vaccines because they prevent suffering. So every pet's lifestyle is going to be different, and vets recommend vaccines based on all kinds of things like risk, age, overall health. And the goal, remember this, the goal is to always keep your pets healthy, not to sell you unnecessary things. So they're like you said, they have the biggest of hearts. And yeah, so remember that. So those are all of our myths. We have this big event coming up, and we really want to see everybody here to get those free microchips and then low-cost vaccinations. So if you've been thinking about getting your pet microchipped or updating your vaccinations, this is the perfect opportunity. So the event is, get those pens and pencils out, get out your phone, your calendar, all those things. The event is Friday, July 17th, 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the SPCA Monterey County Veterinary Clinic in Salinas. We are located right across the street from WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, and our address is 1002 Monterey Salinas Highway, or Highway 68, as a lot of us call it. So there is no appointment necessary. That's important. No appointment necessary. Microchips are free. Vaccinations are just $25, $25 each. That's it. That's cheaper than like a pizza, right? So also just some things. Dogs should be on leashes. Please leash up your dog when you come. And we want cats in secure carriers. We want to keep everybody safe and contained. And this clinic is available for Monterey County residents. And we will also have Spanish-speaking staff available in case you're curious about that. So again, one tiny microchip, one simple vaccine. Both of these things can make an enormous difference in your pet's life.
So whether it's helping them find their way home or protecting them from preventable diseases, these small steps can provide years of peace of mind.
Yes, 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 yes.
We hope to see you and your pets on July 17th. For more information, visit spcamc.org/vax. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for helping us keep pets safe, healthy, and with families who love them. We'll see you next time on SPCA Stories.
Blanca, you got to be my co-host. Isn't she great, everybody? We will see everybody on the 17th. This is SPCA Stories. Much love to you and your pets from us here at SPCA Monterey County.